Hands up.
I thought you were going to take a seat.
Man
I was
down.
like tired.
How's it feel to be back over with the wide receivers?
I love it. I really do. It's I always tell people it's just kind of what I've been doing my whole life. It's kind of my comfort zone. So it's really easy for me to kind of jump back in and get with these guys and have a lot of fun. I like the personalities, I like the group, and we're having a lot of fun.
Do you find yourself just maybe turning your head over to the quarterbacks once in a while, seeing what's going on over there?
Absolutely. Like even like during an individual, I'll jump down with those guys, or actually I want Tui and obviously Sark to kind of handle those guys, but just kind of overlooking everything. You obviously naturally look that way. So, but I'm really enjoying our group and the guys we have. It's a lot of fun.
When you first get over there, what's the first couple of things that you noticed that you really wanted these guys to work on?
The big thing for these guys is I think they have a general idea of what they're doing play-wise. It's just all the techniques, it's all the details, all the little things that they really need to work on. And that's really what I'm saying. Every time I get 5 minutes or 3 minutes or 2 minutes, I'll grab one guy if I have to and just work on a little technique because I only have 15 practices. So I got to maximize that time, and that's the big thing. It's just all the little details in route running, releases, your stem, and I can go on and on and on. Even the simple thing of how to catch a football. You think it's a simple thing, and guys that are natural ball catchers, you kind of have to correct their hands and their eye placement where they are to help those guys out.
That's probably the biggest thing you got out of kind of taking the 2 weeks to analyze what was going on in the first half.
Yeah, that was the big things we got was really evaluating ourselves. You get to look at personnel, your scheme, what we're doing, and really get a little time to kind of evaluate it. Then you go visit other schools and kind of bounce ideas off them and what you're doing. I really liked the 2 weeks off. I thought it I didn't really know what to expect, but now that I've done it, I really like it a lot.
Coming back, was it kind of hard to get back into things today, or was it?
I just kind of, once I got out in the field and got running around, it was a pretty easy transition.
Having guys like Kiesau, who's real talented, then a young guy like Jadon, but then you've got James Johnson coming back, Kevin Smith, some experience, and then you've got the young guys coming in, with the 3 top guys there. Tell me about how important it is to have those seniors like James and Kevin really helping you.
The whole group really just creating a culture of competition. So even if you're a senior and you've been here forever, these guys know we got some young guys in Marvin Hall and Jadon Mickens and the young kids coming in that they're going to have to compete every day for the job. In fact, I just told them today, I go, guys, to the current room right now, you got 9 practices left to earn a spot. Because when those kids come in, the young kids come in fall camp, we got to give them an opportunity to see what they can do. So they got to maximize the time, and it's a really good group, and we just got to keep refining their technique and getting better.
And running this fast, is this harder on the wide receivers or probably easier on them than most of the other guys?
I think it's a little harder from the standpoint of they got to run the most, and they're all over the field, and now it's conceptual learning. They can't just say, I'm an X receiver and I know what X is doing. Now they got to understand the full concept of everything we're doing so they kind of fit in. And now you're tired and you're running and it grinds it out. The whole line, the running back, they got the quarterback telling them exactly what to do. He's all sitting right there. Those guys, they got to see it in the sideline and react and play.
Has anybody really taken a step up here in spring so far in your receiver group? Maybe slowed down a little bit and seeing things more clearly?
There's a couple guys that I've been trying to push. Would be Marvin and Jadon, just because they got the element of speed and they can run. So we need to use, I don't know if we maximized that talent out of them last year. So it's something we have to get out of this year, especially with all the stuff we're doing offensively, to get those guys in space and be able to run around. Another guy that's kind of done what's quietly kind of done a good job is DeAndre Campbell. Doesn't, not really flashy, but just knows what he's doing, productive, catches the ball. He's a guy I can rely on, I can trust, and I like him.
I know that you're in spring ball and you got the guys you've got, but you've got to be looking forward to those 3 guys coming in.
No doubt. And I am excited about it, but I'm really excited about the whole group. I always tell guys, if I can get each guy to maximize their potential, we can have a really good special wide receiver core. Not just one guy. It's about the whole unit, and that's really what I'm trying to do is pull everything I can out of every one of these guys. So if they got a positive, they do something good, and they do it consistently, you got to find them a place in the field.
As an